Hello, fellow sea friends. Welcome to your evening's entertainment. Grab your favorite plush fish, sit back, relax, and get ready for tonight's host. That's Groovy Cat, Mr. Salem. Woo!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's entertainment. We're back after yesterday evening's, last night's entertainment of stuff and whatnots, dailies, and finishing off the big serpent snake quest thing with Infinity Nikki for the thing. So now we can do all the other little things in it. And I think maybe the next mirror craft journey, whatever they call it, mirror battle thing, is started because there was only like 2 hours left of that yesterday. So we're back to do that. The good daily stuff and everything. And some of the quest stuff. So we can get our 5-star and our 4-star. But the 4-star we needed for the actual mirror battle, 3rd star of the last, what's it called? But that's okay. Yeah. Anyway. Let's go and do the chat thingy. Womp womp womp. Congratulations, Big White Bear and Colorfully Woolly, on coming first and second respectively. I hope that you are both going well and wonderful this early morning. We're wobbling around and trying to break out of jail or break into jail. One of them. And good morning, Wiggle Stick. I hope that you're well and wonderful. And everybody is saying hello. Well, everybody's saying hi. No one's saying hello. Getting ready for bed. Ooh, just in time to get the coming second. And just finished the skincare. And now you're all glowed up. Like Nikki, you're all finished, and then you're beyond finished. You've glowed up. Very good. This good taste terrible because I just took some of the medication stuff. Doo-doo-bup-a-doop. Well, I gotta go a lemon, a lime, some sort of citrus, which apparently are fruits. Wedge, and put that in my mouth, and then walk through a vineyard, around some grapes, and then die. For sure. Wow. All right. Can you sound like the Godfather? Okay, so apparently it's like, yes, I am because it's legendary, but they can't because they're too fabulous. Wait, All right. They're not. Apparently not. There is the new Mafia game that is coming out. What is it? Old Country, I think it is. I've not played Mafia 2 or 3. I never finished the first one. A very long time ago. I did do the Godfather games. And I do have the Dawn edition on what's it called? PlayStation 3 of the first one, not of the second one. I don't think they have the Dawn edition for the second one. I played it on computer way back in the day. I think I have the second one as well on PlayStation 3. We'll do them as well. They were on the list on my little whatchamacall things to do one day of a series of games. But unfortunately, everyone's, you got to do the Dragon Ages. And that one has just taken us over a year, I'm pretty sure it is now. Definitely. Because we're doing number 2 around October-ish time, I think. And in the December-ish times, maybe, we were doing the Inquisition. And Inquisition is just not. I don't like it. I don't like Inquisition. I know a lot of people did. I do not. But I do need to get back to that and do Inquisition, finish that off. And then we'll take a bit of an extended break before we do the fourth one, Dragon's Guard or whatever. Yes. And then Jelly Baby, Shaken Gelatinous behind. Entrance mid-song, yes, because I was somewhat slightly slower to get back here from having to do the thing, because so there's like 3 different things I've got to do, but the one that I was doing is the one that numbs the pain for the, roughly an hour. Yesterday it seemed to go for about an hour and a half or so, which was good. And that one I have to use cotton bud and everything like that. But as soon as I start doing that and it starts doing its thing, my mouth starts filling with saliva, and which then prevents me from doing the other spots because then they're all submerged in the saliva. So it's a process. And it's like I've eaten one of my homegrown chili things or one of the other ones, because it's only happened, I think, once with one of the hot sauces we've had here, where my mouth just starts, the salivating glands activate. Yes, which is a problem. That's the reason why I have to go for the one that hurts the most first, because the saliva hurts when it's in my mouth. So I have to go for the one that hurts the most first. So then, as everything fills up, it's not causing as much pain as it would if I went for the easy to reach ones that are not as painful. Yes. The Murukan did start, yes. And you've already done it. Ooh, other than the last round. I seem to always have difficulty in either the third last or second last and the last. But there was one, I think maybe a couple of Mirror Journey battles ago, where I got the last one like super easy, which was nice. A couple of little quests too. Okay, time for that. Mouth is still giving issues. Based on, yes. I thought Marlon Brando had an orange, not a lemon or lime. I don't know who Marlon Brando is. It has been a while since Dragon Age, yes. Bottom to top. Bottom to top. Oh. I mean, don't we call them switches or something? But yes. It is getting better. Slowly. But it is getting better. It doesn't feel constantly like someone has cut the sides of my tongue with scissors. Marlon Brando is the actor that played the Godfather. Ah, I see. It's been a long time. I don't think I ever saw part 3 in completion. I don't think. And it's the final one for a wheel stick. Nope. Nope. Put my listen bottom. The thing is there's none on the top. Over the past like 3 months and everything's been happening, there's been nothing up the top. Nothing at all. It's just all the bottom. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I can't be a switch them. Can't switch it around. But yes, no. So one of the medications I think that the doctor has me on is for in case it is a bacterial infection or something like that. But she said that she doesn't think it is. But she said there's no harm in me taking the medication, except for the fact that it almost makes me throw up because it tastes terrible and horrible. And I just feel sick for most of the day. And I have to take that 4 times a day. But so I'm like, I kind of really hope that it is, because one, medication wasn't one of the ones on the pharmaceutical benefit scheme thing, so it's not a cheap one. And 2, because it is very draining to take, and problematic with the almost making me throw up. So because of those two things, I kind of hope that it is at least doing something. Um, but yeah, she did not think that that is what it was. But I was like, I rather do things than wait around and it's still happening in a couple of weeks' time because she goes away end of this month. And she's only got like very limited spots open in like the final week right now, which will probably fill up very quickly. And then she'll be going on holidays again. She takes so many holidays. So difficult to see my doctor. But yes. Um, yeah, no. So, normally the ulcers in which I have are ones from trauma, injury, things like that, which is me biting my lips and stuff, because the way in which my jaw is aligned, which my dentist has said that it's it's ever so slightly not normal, but not normal enough that they would suggest I get braces or anything. So I'm like, well, that's great. I just have to live with biting my lips and everything like that frequently. And we can't do anything about that. I think Kuro once said something about getting like a mouth guard or retainer or something like that. And I'm like, that won't help because it's not when I sleep. I don't like bite my lips when I'm sleeping. It's when I'm eating. That's the problem, is because of the alignment of the jaw. It's when I'm eating that just sometimes the mouth and the suction and everything like that just so happens that the lip comes further back than it normally does and chomp. And that's what my normal ulcers are from. And the problem is that once that happens once, it enlarges, it becomes inflamed, and then it's more likely to get bitten again. And then that's where sometimes it can happen like 3 or 4 times in a row over the span of maybe 2 or 3 days. And then I just don't really eat for a day or two to let it sort of settle down. And then usually I'm fine for, several months sometimes. But this is completely different because this isn't the lips. This is the gums, the tongue, and the throat. And I've never had that before. And so the doctor was like, she gave me some stuff. I think that was for like thrush or something like that, which she said, she couldn't see any signs or anything like that. Doesn't think of that. But again, just taking some stuff that won't hurt me just in case, Is an antibiotic? No, it's not an antibiotic. It's something else. I can't remember what the name of it is. But yeah, some sort of antibacterial thing. But yeah, sort of something like it, I suppose. But yeah, because antibiotics sort of like are like nuclear weapons for your immune system. Kills all the bad bugs and also a lot of the good bugs, which is why a lot of people tend to feel a lot run down. But yeah. Go on the tongue, rarely. Haven't had it in a while. Well, that's good. But yeah, I've never had them on the tongue before. The problem over the past few days, which has been, it's a bacteria, so I thought antibiotics. Yeah. So she didn't say it was an antibiotic, and the chemist didn't say it was an antibiotic. But I suppose it's sort of similar-ish, maybe. But I think it'll, because antibiotics, right? You take the antibiotics you're meant to consume and everything. Specifically for this thing is that I have to swish it around the mouth, so it has to actually go on top of the things, not get into the actual the gut. So it's got to get everywhere in the mouth. So I think that's where it would be different from antibiotics, right? Because antibiotics aren't something that you like put on a thing. It's you got to swallow it and it gets in your side and does its stuff. Which is usually from infection. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, is the blood test stuff came back, so she was like, so it doesn't look like it's what was it, leukemia, lymphoma, something like that. She's like, it's not that because there's nothing in the blood. But yeah, and it wasn't the zinc, wasn't the B12, which is the main things that she said that if someone says something about ulcers, that's what she thinks. But I've never been deficient in anything except for vitamin D. So yeah, and blood came back fine, like very fine. Everything very good except for vitamin D. But that doesn't cause ulcers. So that's yeah. But yeah, like I said, is that previous days it felt like someone had actually cut the sides of my tongue all along the side of my tongue with scissors, just snip, 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 and like it was cut, so it was constantly hurting like that. But now it doesn't feel as bad as that, which is good because that was I was very I was not coping with that. So yeah. Um, so yes, ulcers are called canker sores. Yeah, yeah. Um, and yes. So I have one actually. I've actually run out of it because the price. So I used to have the meal replacement that I used to have, which was part of my Keep Me Alive shake because it would be that with in combination with a protein powder to make sure that I was getting enough protein. Because especially with the fact that I wouldn't eat a lot, even the meal replacement, meal replacement replaces a meal, but I would only be eating about once a day. But basically, by having the meal replacement one that I would have plus the protein, it was what was keeping me going fine for many years. But I still had a couple of tubs of my meal replacement. The thing is that when I finished off my last one, which because I started taking it again not that long ago, I finished that off, and I went to check what the price of it now is, and it's increased by like $20. It's crazy. It's actually an American one. Garden of Life is the brand, I believe. I can't remember the name of the specific one I get, but that meal replacement is, it's all of those things, which is really good. Is it? I think it's soy free. I think it's soy free. Yeah. I know some people have an issue with soy. I don't have an issue with soy. Unless, obviously, that's the thing, though, right? Unless somehow in the past, like 4 months, all of a sudden, I now have an allergy or something, an intolerance, some, not suitability to something else. Um, yeah. Because one thing is, though, right, with ulcers is that it can be from celiac. It can be a thing from having gluten if you're celiac, which I am. The thing is that that's never been a side effect I've ever had from when I have been poisoned by the gluten. Um, that's not one of the symptoms I've ever had. But again, I am getting much older. So I suppose it is theoretical that my body is just dying. So yeah. Um, Question, yeah, yeah. So like that was the thing. Like I haven't had any of that stuff. That's why I stopped having that. And like obviously, if you've got ulcers, having stuff like that is not going to help it. But it wasn't what was causing it. So it's good in that regard. But yeah, until I've got them, at least got none in my mouth. I won't. Shouldn't be having any hot sauce things. Obviously, there's a couple of other foods that you shouldn't be having as well because it can prolong the healing process and stuff like that, and also cause pain and everything. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Most hot sauces, not all, but most hot sauces are gluten free as well. So, like most of the ones that I've got, like literally have on the very front, vegan and gluten free, like the ones from the brand that I have shares of, the Bunster ones. But yeah, yeah. The other thing is also hormone related. It can have to do with some stuff like that. And because of my age, there is what is it, andropause, right? So uh, that's the thing. That's the thing with a lot of stuff I tend to have is it's almost never an easy just one thing of it is definitely 100% this because this is what causes it and that's what it is. It's like there's so many different things that it could be. Just throw a dart and it might be that one. Uh, Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. In lips as well, I believe it can, because Ninja is allergic to stone fruits and stuff, and I think that's what he was saying is that he'd tell if something like straight away if something had the had a stone fruit in it, because like he gets a tingling, I think, yeah, on his tongue or his lips or something like that, like almost straight away. Yeah. Andropause. Yeah, yeah. It's also called hypergonadism, I think, or a late. I think it's technically late onset hypergonadism is what andropause is considered to be. But yeah, yeah. It's not the exact same as like the menopause is straight for men. It's just it's sort of yeah, it is called like the male version of it. But yeah, I don't know if you're old enough for that, but I don't know with you. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure. The starting age for that is like late 30s or early 40s, I think. For andropause, yeah. Man o' pause. Because we gotta wait for the man of wars. Specifically, the Spanish. Nope, Portuguese. Nope, Spanish. Nope, Portuguese. Portuguese. It's the Portuguese. We don't often have them down the beach, but they certainly cause you to pause. Portuguese. There we go. Yeah. Also, Spanish didn't seem right. They do the Inquisition. Yeah. Yeah. Really. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's yeah, late 30s to early 40s is when andropause can start to affect some people. When you start to drop, yeah, 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 because that's what it sort of is. But I don't know if it's that. Yeah, doctor didn't send me for any tests for any of that sort of stuff. So, mm, mm, a mystery. But it's okay because we've got a detective emoticon. So we're all. I brought this about by getting that emoticon. Now we have to have so many mysteries. So there's a reason for us to constantly be using it. Mm. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did 3. I'll do one more just in case. But yeah, the protein powder stuff that I've been having, the new brand one, it's also like pretty much all that stuff, which is good. And they do have some meal replacement products as well. I just haven't gotten around to trying them yet because I haven't read all the stuff that in it. But yeah, the Gardener Life one, which is the US one that I get, it's 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 got like all that sort of stuff in it as well. I used to take a thing from a brand called Vital something, and specifically their product Vital Greens. I mean, the product might have been called Vital Greens, maybe. They've changed their name now, though. I know that. But yeah, I used to do that. I used to have the Vital Greens in the morning, with the bit of the juice, because that gives you all of your greens stuff. It's got all your spirulina and broccoli. I don't know. But all those your little whatchamacall things and stuff like that. I haven't had that in a very long time because that's very expensive too. Jeez. But yeah. Yes. Yes, exactly. Because I'm pretty sure that's like roughly 2-ish weeks. Pardon me. I think roughly 2-ish weeks. I think is when the window is again for when I'm going to be able to do that. So yeah. Again though, I have not heard from. I'm actually going to check right now because sometime I saw it the other day. I looked at my phone and a Snapchat notification came up, and as soon as it came up, it disappeared. And I'm like, is that why? Is that why I don't know that people have sent me so many Snapchats and stuff like that? Yeah, no. So, still nothing from Hot Boy Liam. So, we're going to be locking in Monday for Community Games Day. Um, So that gives Dimitri's time with the party on his Friday and Saturday. And I don't know if he said when I wasn't in here, but I know why he's been so tired like the past week and fallen asleep and everything like that. Because he told me he's got a new book series that he's been listening to. And I think it was yesterday he'd sent me a message. He's like, he hasn't slept for 2 days again because at nighttime he's been listening to his book. He's almost finished his second book. There's 4 books in this series, so he's halfway. But yeah, he was falling asleep because he stayed up all night listening to a book. So, uh, but yeah, for Community Games Day, very good. Oh, really? That's interesting because like Spirulina is one of those what do they call it? I think they call it the um is it like the Doomsday thing or something like that? Because like all those people that have their bunkers and stuff and everything, like they stock up heaps on the Spirulina because you know it's meant to be so good and everything like that. Um oh wow, by a bee, that's crazy. I've only been stung by a bee, I think, once. And that's because I grabbed a flower that the bee was in, and the bee stung me. It was pig face, I believe, is what the name of those flowers are. We used to have them down on the farm heaps. Haven't seen them in years. I don't even know if they've got them down there. But they've got real sort of chunky little chubby leaves, and then they got a little pink little with the yellow in the middle and stuff. Yeah. Um, unless the D&D. But yes. Well, I mean, D&D will happen. But yes, hopefully it will go well. Apparently not. Apparently not. That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like someone would probably fall asleep. I don't do the audiobook stuff. But I feel like if I did, I would fall asleep. But he said that he's just really enjoying it, so he's just getting into it so much. So yeah. Yeah. I've been stung 2 times. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure only one, or at least I can only remember one. The second time that I'm like, oh, did I get stung a second time? No, that wasn't me. It was at school and it was a girl. She got stung. And when she got stung, I tripped over a what do they call them? Not a vine, a root. I tripped over a root and like sprained my ankle. So we're both in the what do you call it? Not first aid, in the med bay place. What do they call that? Well, we're in the medical unit. Because she got stung and I sprained my ankle. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that couldn't really happen these days. Because if you trip over like a branch or something, especially a branch, a root or something like that at a school, it'd probably get sued. Hmm. But yeah. Um, which makes ooh, interesting. Maybe. Um, are you also at school? Ah, I see. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, I was just on the down the farm. Mm. See, I want to do um Stanley. He's got his apiary license and stuff like that. He had he bought one of those real fancy beehive things where basically the bees go and live and then he just goes up to it and it's just got a tap, turns the tap and the honey comes out. Super easy. But I wanted to do Australian native bees, the honey from them, because they produce a lot less honey, is worth significantly more. So even just buying it normally, like from a store or anything, is very difficult because of how little they actually produce. Um, but yeah, and it's called sugarback, the honey from Australian native bees. But the handy thing is, right, is that native Australian bees are stingless, so you don't have to get liability insurance and stuff because they can't sting people. So, like, you've got to get that when you get European honey-producing bees and stuff, because they can sting people, allergic reactions, all that sort of stuff. But Australian native stingless bees, they're stingless. They ain't got no stinger thing. So yeah, it just makes it that much easier and cheaper in that part. But it's still super expensive to actually get them, because to get the queen and everything like that, and how they produce it is they do them in like little pots. So even actually collecting it is a lot more trickier. And you gotta be careful, because if you disturb the thing too much, the whole ecosystem just falls apart and then they just die. I mean, in the woods, ooh. Wow, wet tobacco, really? Okay. Interesting. I guess so. And just all right, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping by, Colorful. Very much appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic sleep, and we look forward to seeing you next time, whenever that happens to be. Bye for now. But yes, we will get into Nikki. So I'll move those things over. Our dailies, and look at the new mirror battle. Having to call it. There we go. Oh. Now what was I going to say? Just in time, Bursted. We've just changed over and we're just entering Nikki Land. Or Mirrorland. Mirrorland, that's what they call it. Nikki Land sounds like an amusement park of Nickies.
No matter how many blings you
We get to ride the Nikki train.
Like
Not the Nikki roller coaster. I don't do roller coasters. But I hope that you're well and wonderful this morning. Daily stuff, so bugs and flowers. You've been right, the new That's the problem with a lot of these games, is the dailies. So that's why I kind of like the Hello Nikki.
Mama, be careful.
Don't
blow away.
Fish.
Just a light breeze.
Not Hello Nikki. Hello Kitty, that's it. Because even though it does have dailies, I don't feel like I'm missing out if I don't do them. Whereas obviously in this, I feel like obviously I do, because the stuff you get relates to the things that if you don't get enough, then you gotta be doing the real money life stuff for it. Whereas that's not really the case with Hello Kitty. It's one thing that's sort of, I'm sort of hesitant with starting that Palalia game. And also just any MMORPG ever again, because that's what I get stuck doing. I used to play not Sword Art Online, Skyrim's one, Elder Scrolls Online. I used to do Elder Scrolls Online, and in the end, I was getting on and I only had the time to do all my dailies. And I hadn't even finished the main quest line. I hadn't done that much of the main quest line because, yeah, once it got to the point of doing my dailies and everything, just all my time was taken up doing that, and then I'd be tired of the game, and then I'd hop off it and nap or something. So the thing is I like the daily stuff, like doing that daily stuff in those games. It's just it would take too long to do it all. All right. All right. Realm Eureka, and then that one. All right. I guess this one would just do it. Because I want to use my things for my bubbles and stuff. Yeah, very good. And then we just do my rest on the other one. If you've... Oh, yeah, no, definitely with that. Yeah. Which is insane. But even if you haven't done that, you know, if you miss it, then it means that, like, you're behind with the stuff, and because the things are so limited time with things and everything, it's just, But yeah, the way that Hello Nikki's done it, like I don't feel that sort of pressure and stress, which is nice. Despite it having like little event things where you can get fancy looking little clothes and stuff like that. There's a new one that started now. I still haven't even gone in to see it. But yeah. It's like a casual game. Super casual. But still having, you know, a bit of stuff. Alright, so that's that done, yeah? Yeah. Alright, and then seesaw, bottle, animals. Now what is it? Just 3, alright. Be easy. But yes, how are you liking the new Zenless Zone Zero thing? I got the email from them, I think, like yesterday or something, saying new update with something or something. And if I go and play it, I can get 10 free rolls or something. I hope it's good. Whoops. Gotta pull down our big stars. And yeah, I only played Genshin once. I would like to go back and try it again, though. But there's like so much to it, though. Yeah. That's why I got excited when that Wither and Waves one came out, because I was like, ooh, it's a new one. I can get in early. But it wasn't on PlayStation when it first came out. It is on PlayStation now, and I do want to try it. But like any of those, like even with Nikki, I was a little late, but not too late. Oh, there it is. I'd like to get in like within the first week of one. So I gotta have my ear out for any new ones that are coming out, so I can try and get in first week of one, and hopefully it comes to PlayStation 5 straight away. Because if it doesn't, then But at the same time, I don't need another thing that's gonna have dailies and stuff, right? Disney Dreamlight Valley wasn't too bad. The thing is that I would just fall asleep too quickly. It would be like I'd have to get to the 3-hour mark. Once I got over the 3-hour mark, I'd stop falling asleep. And there's still so much in that game for me to do as well. I've got the 2 expansions and I still haven't even touched the stuff in them. Like the story stuff. I want that. I want Kuro's horse game to come to the PlayStation 5. Oh, I have to do one. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Our gift. Give him a fish. Oh. There you go. Do I have to do 3? No, just 1. Ah, cool. Nice. We're done. Now I just need to get my other 2 thingies. Ah, we still need to pick up 2 of these. And while Colourfully Woolly is now no longer here, the birthday artwork thing is in progress as well, and it's coming along. And Colourfully Woolly's face has been done, as well as Kuro's and Pongy's. It's very exciting. Like, they're not done, but the place for them has been. It's very exciting. I'd say we're like maybe 15%. Maybe. Oh, I'd like to say 20%, but I'd say maybe 15%. Progress. Wait, where am I going? It's over here, isn't it? It's always over here. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, Lunacho. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Wait, there's nothing here. Ah, there. And below? Okay. No idea. No idea. We're just doing some, Nikki dailies, and then we'll do a little bit of the questery stuff for the event thing, like the other things, because we did the main quest stuff yesterday, finished off. Well, the serpentine thing, anyway. And we'll got to do the new mirrored battle thing, and what else was it? We'll go do our rolls. And I think, yeah, that's what's on the agenda for today's short Nikki stream. And we'll go back around over there and then fall down. There's actually any big ones over there? Probably don't need to. Now we will though. So I try to go live most days. I don't have a schedule though because of my health, and right now my health is actually even worse than normal because I have an issue with my mouth, which is why I'm only doing 1 to 2 hour streams at the moment, because that's as long as the pain medication stops the pain. But I am here most days, yes. I am here most days. The main sort of aim is at least once a week, but I do end up being here almost every day. Now that is everything, yeah? Yeah, cool. Alright, let us return. Bump, bum, bump. But yes. Seems very yeah, no, it's alright. I'll get there, or not, but I'll be here anyway. Whenever I can. But yeah, see, because I don't play games when I'm not streaming, which is a problem when there's games like this where I've got to do daily stuff. I do sometimes log in if I'm not going to be streaming on the day. I do try to at least log in so it registers the day thing and stuff, but I don't like do any story or anything like that. I pretty much just only do stuff when I'm here. Alright, so we're 103 away from getting the lively dance. Now for the what's calls we could do. Yeah. Bum bum ba bum. Nope, not that one. Over here. Yeah, we'll do the what's called, then we'll go through the mirror journey. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. Let's start our crown battle-y stuff. Yes. Let's go. We should be able to go through 6 or at least 5 super easy and quick with no issues. I think it's around 6 onwards where it can start get a little bit. Well, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Moth's chase for light. Still don't have the full moth outfit though. We'll get there. That's like none of the moth gear either. Okay. I mean, there's a butterfly, but that's not moth, right? Yeah, thank you very much appreciated. I'm from Australia. I'm Forgotten Reefs. Yes, east coast of Australia. So it is currently winter and cold. Very cold. During the days though, it's a little bit warmer now. It's getting a little warmer, which is nice. But still quite cold at night. Frozen light and shadow. No, I've been doing this for about 12 years now. Just on Kick. Kick is one of the secondary side things. My stuff's all over on Twitch. I'm multi-simulcasting at the moment. All my stuff's over on Twitch, so I've got all that sort of stuff sorted. Speaking of, I need to reach out to my Music Man Strudel Shape of Tomorrow to see how he's going with our new Be Right Back music, starting music. What was it? Starting. I think it was no, Be Right Back, because that's the one that hasn't changed. That's the one that hasn't changed in like 4 or 5 years. We needed new Be Right Back music, because each time we go to get a new Be Right Back tune made, he ends up doing a one that we're like that sort of fits better for the starting or for the ending. Yeah. No, I've got all the stuff I need. I just haven't put any over on Twitch, over on Kick. That's all, because I've only just started doing Kick again. I used to do I do YouTube, Twitch, and I used to do TikTok, but now I've replaced the TikTok one with Kick. Grace of the Noble. Elegant? Elegant. And royal and sweet. Mmm. We should be good with this one as well. Voice in the Mist. So this is number 6, so this is where I can get a little bit, or... Yeah, no, we should get this one fine. I say fine, we only just got over. Last 3, oh. I only just got over the line with that one. Oh. Floral Dream. I didn't get the third thing. I have to wear a complete glowed up fantasy. Complete glowed up fantasy. I got complete glowed up fantasy. All right. Was it sweet or was it fresh? What was the one we just flipping did? Oh no. Reset. Oops. Reset. Oh, I have to actually, yeah, there. Sweet. All right, well, hold up. This one here is second, so maybe if I glow that up, we'll be lucky, and it will be enough, but I'm going to be so far away. The thing. That's fresh. That's not sweet. Fish. It's still the second one there for the recommended, though, so... because I've got nothing on it. Yeah, I know. Wow. Oh, no. This could be using so many of my things. Oh, this is painful. I don't even have enough to... I'm 100 blue bubbles off. Well, fish sticks. Wow. Alright, let's fix that up. Oh, wait. That was the second last one? Whoops. What? Hold up. I thought I still had like 4 or something to go. I was like, oh no. Big White Bear's like, it's the last 3 that are difficult. And I've just failed at like way before then. So that was the second last one. Ah, alright. Now I don't feel so terrible. But I need blue bubble. Blue bubble. Blue bubble. Where do we get blue bubble? I can use 3. What that mean? It's them ones, right? It is not them ones. It's not them ones either. Ooh. Thank you very much for the resubscription, Coconut. Very much appreciated. I thought it was blue. Apparently it's fresh. Yeah, so it's green. It's the green ones. Okay. But I hope that you're going well and wonderful this early morning, Coconut. Right now, where was the one that we were just doing? There it is. It's the bubblegum one. There we go. Ooh, very good. Ah, yes, no, that is a bit steep. Yes, no, very good. What's interesting is graphic cards are actually, the MSRPG is being reduced. And it hit Australia before it's hit the United States, which is interesting. So the graphic cards and prices in Australia have actually just decreased, whereas they haven't decreased yet in America. From what I was reading, like yesterday, I think it was. But yeah, the prices are dropping, and they've already dropped over here, which is not usually how it goes. Usually it'll drop over there first, then it drops here. But we got hit with the cheaper prices, so yeah, which is good because yeah, the retailers are already taking it on. So they're already coming down in the stores, which is good, and then they're running out of stock because people are buying them up. They can do their upgrades now. They've been waiting. Whoop, whoop. Alright, now let's see if that was the right one to do. I really hope so. Okay, so it was the second last. Alright, cool. So then that's why that one was so tricky. Like Big White Bear said, is that it's the third last 3 that gets tricky, and we only just got past on the 6th one, so lucky with that. Alright, let's redo this one and see if we can get that. Light up fantasy outfit. Alright. It's a fresh fantasy, not a sweet fantasy. So, and hopefully with the West World. Oh, okay. A big one. Ho-ho. That's no entry tier. But very good, very good. Wrong button. Yep, we should have it. I think that's the outfit that we got when we had to beat up the, what's it called? Sheep one. Yep. There we go. Very good. The sleep sheep that was stealing all the critters or something. Alright, final one. Midnight Tears. Ooh. More than 4 fresh and adventure pieces. Okay. Am I doing that already? I don't know. At least it's only like, 4 pieces. It's not like we're a full outfit or something. If we could just get this, it would be nice. Alright. Eurekas is, oh boy. But alright. Let's have a look at the clothing first. Yes, no, especially with like the current generation of video games and everything like that. Yeah, definitely, getting more than 8 is starting to become sort of what's kind of needed, really, yeah. I have 1 piece I'm missing on that one. Wow, alright. Well, that's my what's called, but that's all done. And still not enough. We do only need like 4 pieces though. Oh, because it's got to be adventure, doesn't it? Was this one adventure? Or was it just because it's a fresh? Yeah, no, it's not an adventure. That was not either. Okay. We have well, okay, we got a couple levels in some of the things, right? Yeah, okay. I don't like it though. I don't have all the pieces though, right? So alright. Fiddlesticks. Do I just I don't want to just go and spend all my points on them. There's so many points again we'll be using. Oh, I don't want to do that. Fish. Stop doing that. Okay, we'll glow you up. That's already done. We'll glow them up. Of course I don't have the hair. And like accessory things, I guess that's what we'll go with. Yeah. Max level that. And then glow it up. And then the dress. It's a bit, but... So now we've got 4 adventure pieces that are glowed up that it can use, and hopefully it does. And we'll see how much closer that sort of brings us. So we'll go another one just because it's a small thing, but see if it's an accessory thing. So not all things have like accessories and stuff like that. So it can use bigger pieces with the other one, and then smaller pieces like that, which the other ones don't have to. Yeah. All right. Let's hope that's enough now. And if not, then I'll just do everything. Yeah, see, she's already wearing that stuff as well. The hat and the gloves and the over thing. Over that one was already done. That's why it's the brown one. So they're now glowed up. That will increase it. Plus the new ones that will, like the glasses and the dress, maybe even. I think we could have it. Try it again. Could have it. Now I'm stuck because it's popped two things up in a row. That thing plus the thing behind it, and I can't do anything about it. Wow. Ah, dear. Not. Oh, okay, interesting. Yes, and it was a bug outfit as well. Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
No matter how many blings you collect, it never feels like enough.
Especially with the flipping little thingy over there.
When I'm eating barbecue, it never feels like enough either.
All right, try it again. We could have it. We could have it this time. Alright, so she didn't change the dress. She is wearing the what's called thing now, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully. And the glasses 5. So glasses and what's it called, hopefully, going from 0 to max 10 plus glow up. Plus the glow up of the gloves and the hat. Hopefully that's enough. We weren't too far off. But if we can hit perfect, then yeah, well, obviously we're good. Fresh and adventure. Fish. I'm just gonna get the whole thing. I don't have the whole suit, though, the whole outfit, but fresh and adventure. Wait, what was it? Oh, just fresh adventure, right? I might actually have extra pieces. I should have checked that because it doesn't need to be a full outfit. Whoops. Fresh adventure. I mean, the name of the thing makes you know it's got to do with that, but I couldn't just flip it. It's only 2 pieces I've got anyway, though, so we still would have needed some of those. So we'll just do these 2. Because we would be doing that anyway. And I do get the whole thing. And hopefully now wearing them will be enough to push it just over. Hopefully. Because they're 5-star ones. Very good, very good. What type of bean was it? just to do the glove things though, but yeah, well, this will replace them. It's a nice one. I like the initial one and then the glow up one. Not a massive fan of the other midway ones. Very much. Alright, let's try it again. Ooh. Kind of goes with the what's called stuff with it too. So it's kind of cool. Alright. Is like maybe if I do all the pieces of what's called, it'll just get me the final little doobly-doop points over. Fiddlesticks, I'm gonna be using all my flipping points on this thing. Fish. No, because I'll get another piece of that anyway. This mirror battle journey only just started, so I'm not going to waste the points on the other thing. I'll just wait. It'll be fine. Yeah. And I won't get my rewards from it until I've finished it completely. I don't deserve the rewards yet. Alright, let's get out of here. We might even get a third piece, actually, from today's 10 roll. Which maxing it and then glowing it up would get us those final little points over. So, yeah. My nose. Alright, that's all that. Oh. Oh. Medium roast. Ooh, very good. Double espresso. Ooh. Just touching perfect there. Very good. Not passing it. Very good. Yes, no, definitely a third one because we're so close to it. So, and we'll get the third piece. I think it's either from the 10 roll for today or it'll be the 10 roll for tomorrow, but we'll... Yeah, and the new journey only just started, so it's there for like 2 weeks anyway. So no point putting my resources into one of the other outfit that I'm not a big fan of. Let's try and push it, so we're all good. Mm-hmm.
The wind
Alrighty.
is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
Yeah, don't blow away, Mama.
Please, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, see, I think we could be able to get that one. Yeah. I'm a day behind. I'm missing out. I'm going to miss this last one, which is 3. That's all right. Yep, no, we did that. Very good. And, done that one. Nice. It's another piece of this one. I like that hair. Very good. Alright, we haven't gotten to them yet. We haven't got that. We don't know about that yet either. Don't know where that is. Or that. Or that. Fiddlesticks. Well, tell us where that is, though. Fish, go back. Ah. Alright. We'll go down there and we'll start and do that then. We'll get a couple of these little things done. And then that'll be it today. Yeah. We have to buy something from this fellow, don't we? We've gotten the picture with him. Can I not buy stuff from you? You're a shop, are you not? Yeah, you're a shop, but I can't buy from you. Wow, okay. Now, yes, now you should talk. Nope. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what the story is anymore now that, you know, people are like, it's actually changed. I don't understand. Where are we originally from? If we didn't get teleported here from the attic. And that's why we're after the Erosa outfits and stuff. I feel like she'd like the academy. But yeah, I just thought that the What's It Called was just the next sort of thing on the story, but no, they've actually they threw out all the starting, and now if you start the game anew, the starting is not, Nikki did not get here by way of her mother's dress. And all of that doesn't exist anymore. And it's only about the multiverse of Nikki's. The game hasn't even been out that long. I don't understand why they would do that. No, we'll go teleport the rest of the way. What have we got planned? Oh, book cover. Well, that's not true about stars. Maybe now we can buy from the frog? Or do we have to, like, actually make it? Ah, I see. Scam us on. Yes, we do. Fantastic. We have to buy from the froggy now. I don't like not reading it, though. Ugh. I used to grow time until someone drove over half of it, and then someone drove over the other half. And then I said, no, I'm done with doing stuff in the front of my yard, because people just drive on parts where you're not meant to drive on and kill my plants that cost money. It was like $200 worth of time was killed. I'm gonna go away for night. Ugh.
poem coming on. I'll call it Nikki, Momo, and the Sunset.
Yes, no. That definitely would. Very annoying. I know some people that have it like really badly that they have to have like all those special HEPA filter things all throughout their house, just to sort of give them a little bit of relief in their own home.
When I turn
Yeah,
around,
should be over
I
there.
only see Momo stepping on my shadow. Yup.
Nope, apparently not laid off yet. Oh, wait, no, perfect. Now, just. Jeez. Where's that thing that kept flipping, popping up in the background, making noise? All the way over here, wow. Now, it's not a setting for us to get Momo in it, right? Oh, it is. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. Even looking at the camera, Momo. Wow. Jeez, come on. Yeah, that's just for the what's called thing, so we've done the pitch with Momo. Yeah, yeah. And especially with them, you know, being the tiny particles and stuff like that. Super. I already did that. Am I past the time? That's the time. Does it need to have little ghosty things? Is that what it is? How is that perfect? That's not good at all in comparison to the other ones. That one's slightly better. It is, that's the... Maybe it is because you can see the thing in it. I don't know. Oh, what's this? No. Whatever. It's a terrible feature. It's too long a thing. Now that might be the thing we're meant to make. No, Bonded Hearts Wish, that wasn't what it was called, was it? Nope. Alright, never mind. Almost there. Can't swap it with anything because I don't have any that meet the requirements outside of that. Wow. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. So we're up to our rolls for the day. Because, yeah, stuff is wearing off. It started wearing off a little bit ago. So let's get our 10 rolls in. Alright, we won't get a deep echo, just 10 rolls, but I believe we will get a 5-star piece because we didn't with our previous 10 roll. By getting that 5-star piece, it will give us our third piece for 5-star, which will mean we should be able to finish the 3-star for the last thing on the mirror battle as well, which we will go and quickly do that as well then after. Alright, here we go. Okay, we didn't get a piece. Wow. We must be like one off at them. Maybe we did get one on the last one? I don't think we did. Maybe we did, actually. No, I think maybe we did, yeah. But we got 2 pieces for this, so that's okay. We got 2 for that, so that's okay. Just means tomorrow we will get a deep echo and we will get the piece of the what's called, which means we will get to finish the mirror battle journey thing, so that's okay. Alright, yeah, cool. That's today done. Oh. Cool. No, I'll do a start next. First, so I can see. There we go. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Okay. Ah, very good. Well, yeah, we did a little more of the quest, event thingy, not quest. Like we finished the main quest event thing with the event quest thing, but some of the side stuff. Yeah, slowly getting that done. Yeah, we did our dailies. Working towards getting the full 5-star thing because it's nice. We will get it. yeah, okay, so that's it for me. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll possibly be back. Same thing as the past few days, depending on how everything is, but you know, everything's slowly getting a little better each day, sort of. So yeah, we'll just see how everything is, and I'll be back tomorrow for dailies and a little bit of the banner request event stuff with Nikki. And yes, it will be Monday. Will be the Community Games Day. So Monday morning here, which means Sunday evening for most people elsewhere, or very, very early Monday morning for Europeans, I think. But yes, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Very much appreciated. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their morning, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Say hi to your mum for me. Bye for now. Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colourfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all, my middle pocket banana is not threatening. It's very thin, it's long, but it's soft. It's not threatening at all.